Hello and welcome to the regulars. I'm Stacey McGonigal.
I'm Jason DeRoss.
Oh, hello. We're excited to be here. Jason, I told you I was going to bring it, and guess what? It delayed us by almost 10 minutes.
It's here.
I'm here, and it's wonderful, and I'm hoping everyone, these are prescription glasses. I do have to take them off. I can't even keep my eyes open in them.
Yeah, because let's make a note. They're not your prescription per se. They're a prescription.
Yeah, but they are going to be my prescription, so I did steal these glasses with the assumption they don't even fit in my wig.
See, but you're preparing for the future. Like eventually my eyes are going to be this bad.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll have glasses ready to go.
I live in an incredible neighborhood where there are beautiful, beautiful nonas. And this is what they look like in the morning. And I took inspiration. This is just a mom who...
Well, they're going to walk by your big window this morning and be like, is that Gladys?
Well, let me tell you, a few women have looked in and I don't think they were mad at what they saw. And I do want to just say that my vibe today is a mom who's woken up very early and she's already pissed at you. You know, when you like woke up and your mom goes, "Oh, good morning. I've already been outside twice today. Hello."
Yeah, well,
walked your
you
dog.
were in bed before I was, and did you miss the kegger last night?
Okay. Anyways, let's...
Have you ever had any ladies walk by your window and go, "Oh, welcome"?
I look forward to it. I can't wait for it. Shauna's loving my eyeshadow, and I actually legit love my eyeshadow, and I will be wearing it in a real style way this summer. But in
the 80s, it would have been like fine to walk around like that, no problem. And
oh my God! Well, I call it "Mom's going to the Legion" because this is what my mom looked like when she went to the Legion, and I had to watch my brother and sister.
Big night at the Legion.
So let's not even waste our time. We know who's here. Let's get into this like nasty little business that is our wondrous friend. And let's welcome to the stage, Mr. Casual Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome. I'm loving this wig. It looks like a real wig. Like it looks real.
Yeah. I have like 40 wigs.
Oh, I need more. Well, didn't you go to like some woman on Craigslist who was selling a bunch of wigs?
Yeah, a woman who was a wig woman who was retiring from film and TV and was selling her hundreds of wigs.
She regrets it now. She's going to be like,
"Oh, I would."
Yeah, big time.
I need to
One
get
of those for the first day. You're like, "Oh my God, I did it, Diane. I cleaned it. I feel so refreshed." And then a week later, you're like, "Where's that fucking wig?
Where's that fucking wig I need?"
Oh my God.
God damn it.
Diane, you're such a bitch. Trying to change me. My wig empire. Oh my God.
Is that Craigslist ad still up? How can I find it? I want to trace these guys down.
What is this? Rob Baker wig services for film and TV? What the fuck is this?
She's just like, "Hello, Craigslist. I'd like a refund. I'd like a refund." It's very tall.
I need to track down that little bitch who bought my wigs.
I'm sorry, lady. This is Craig Wist. You'd called Craig Wist.
Oh. Well, what are you wearing while we're on the phone?
Not much.
Cool. Just a guy not wearing any clothes, hoping someone calls and asks.
Oh, yeah. There's my buddy.
It's basically Rob Baker. I could have asked him just to do it.
Voice twin.
Stacey, I feel like I can smell the perfume of your character through the screen.
Okay, go on about it.
It's one of those thick ones that stays on you when you walk past the person.
Oh, yeah.
And it's on you for a while. Yeah.
You know what? Don't even tell your father where I'm at. He's watching golf and he wants me to be interested. Okay.
The meat draw is not for like 3 more hours here at the Legion, so you're a little early.
Okay, well then just get me a warm drink.
But do you want an arm of tickets, or do you want like
a sleeve?
A sleeve of tickets?
This way? Yeah.
You can use my arm. I mean, it's shorter.
I love Kelsey says you can't even see Stacey's headphones, and yet I can feel them more than ever. Now, I want to tell you, this is possible for anyone. This is a Dollarama dollar store wig. You can tell, but I love the attention to the root.
It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah. She's a summer woman.
This would be, you could be a co-star or a guest star on Designing Women for sure.
I'm going to let that land. I loved that show.
Of course.
Me
and
too.
pots.
Well, this is all in prep as I'm moving my wig. This is all in prep for tonight because tonight is one of my, first of all, Casual Friday day is my most favorite day. And now we get to transition into Friday night being also the best time ever, as it is people. Tonight.
We've been working so hard all week, making vids.
Making vids.
Show ready.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Like, you
yeah.
sounded like, have you ever seen that kid that does like house music with his mouth? You sounded like that kid there for a second. Wow, 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 wow. That kid. Have you seen this guy? He's as funny as apparently. I'm gonna send you this link.
What?
Jameson says you look like my old phys ed teacher who was also our health teacher, and he was so embarrassed to talk about sex ed. He'd cover his mouth anytime he named a body part. Hello, hello.
That's why I would like Jameson when he talks about sex. He goes like this every once in a while. It's weird dates.
So when the urine ejaculate comes out of your...
You know, I had a teacher, I think I already said this on the podcast, but she just showed us how to give hand jobs with a broomstick. I think she knew the demographic.
My sex ed teacher was Mr. Johnston, who was the toughest motherfucker you'd ever seen.
That's
so it was the super tough guy who was like, we're going to learn about the vagina today.
Oh,
and
God.
You're like, what?
Makes it sound terrifying.
And he had arms like this, and he wore like tight shirts where his muscle would show. Yeah.
Sex ed is the worst because like... I mean, I already had my period, but them describing it, I was like, what's going to happen to me? It's like it was already happening to me. You know, and they just make sex sound so scary. You're like, what?
Especially getting it from Rob's teacher. It'd be like, vagina. And he just looks around and be like, who's laughing? Anyone laughing?
Yeah.
Okay, move on.
And then it's like...
He'd stare you down. He'd be like...
Is that a smile?
Not a
Is that
boner.
a smile, Baker?
It's not a
It's not
boner.
a boner. It's not a chub. It's an erection.
Now, one day you're going to see a vagina and you're going to like it. Okay. You're going to be interested in it. Okay. I love my wife's vagina. And that's
See
not...
it twice a month.
I see it twice a month. Okay. When I take her to a nice dinner. Because you got to respect the vagina. Okay. You
The
got
13th and the 30th every month.
You got to call it thin and you got to pay for dessert. Okay. Even if she says she doesn't want it, you order the dessert.
You said you got to call it thin.
Call it thin.
It's called thin.
Call it thin.
Also, you know what month sucks the most? February. I see it once a time a month.
Not even a fucking leap year gets to 30. Jesus Christ. That's when my erection, not boner.
My erection. Okay. Now, you ladies are probably wondering, where's my erection? Okay. Now,
Cynthia, I'm talking to you.
Cynthia, where are you?
This is for you.
This is for you. You're humping stuff, okay? And that's okay. We should
I shouldn't
probably
have worn my tracksuit.
we should probably get into the drink. Now, I've already started sipping mine, but do we want to go through what it is?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We never really came. Baker gave us so many options and we really dropped the ball. But let's just go through and see what everyone made.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. That looks incredible.
Yum, yum, yum. I made a mojito today. Oh, yeah. I made a mojito today. It's got lime juice.
Yes.
It's got rum. Mm-hmm. It's got some simple syrup. It's got so much mint.
I bet. From your garden?
No.
Okay. That's more than fine.
You know what? If you ever grow mint in your garden, it takes over. It's like it's a weed. Like I had mint once, and eventually the whole yard was mint, and I was like, I gotta get rid of this mint.
Oh,
it's
wow.
the same with sugar snap peas. They strangle everything because they reach out and grab stuff. I walked out one morning, and it was reached over and it had grabbed all my carrots, and we're like it was, like it woke up in the middle of the night and had its girlfriend like.
This happened in one night.
Yeah, it happened in one night. I'm not kidding. These things sprout like crazy.
No,
like you went to bed and you're like, okay, sugar peas are over there, carrots over there.
I'm not kidding. That is exactly what happened.
I don't know.
They're in different pots.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
We're not convinced. There we
I
go.
don't know if you've noticed, but my mic is slowly going down. Over
I
the
know.
course of-
I'm seeing it. I'm like, do you need a mic stand? Do I need to like social distance send you a mic stand? Jameson said he's actually learning something here. I think our sex ed has really changed the lives for some people in this chat. Anything
Wait, was
you
that
want
a compliment or a complaint?
No, I think he's loving it. Does anyone have anything? We'll teach you about anything today. I feel like this woman's got a lot of opinions. You know, so I made, it's nothing different. I only really have gin, and I went to the LCBO and I was like, do I buy rum? And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like if I want to build a bar, I just have to bite the bullet. But I'm like, do I often drink rum? You know what I mean?
Totally.
Anyways.
You got to bite the bullet. And then you have like, I mean, I know right now we're in quarantine, so there's not a lot, but then you stock up and you're like, look at my bar that came out of nowhere eventually.
I have to do it. But what I did was I did my classic gin. I made a simple syrup with the strawberries, Ontario strawberries. And then I did some bitters, soda water, and then I muddled some blackberries.
Wow.
Beautiful. Real elegant drink.
It's an elegant drink for a train wreck of a woman.
I feel like eventually we'll all build those bars, but doesn't that feel like the parents of like the 70s or 80s? Like it feels like you'd walk in and they'd have like a mirror wall, and then beside that is just like a bunch of, you've got a perfect bar.
Oh, well,
like when people actually had an actual bar in their basement where they'd stand behind it.
Oh, yeah.
And the mirrors made it look like there was double the amount of bottles in there. And you're just like, Jesus Christ.
My grandpa loved Mexico, and he liked this particular hotel or resort, and he turned his basement into that resort. Like he had a mural done. He had a full tiki bar, and they would have these huge parties. And he had like big, you know, those big wicker like chairs. They're like thrones. He had those two thrones. Yeah.
Craig Brown, we need to, for his birthday, make his basement just like that. What is it? Sayulita? That's where he loves. Like that's where he loves to go.
I think he loves just Mexico in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Jason, what are you drinking? Also, can I just say that you look like you've been hanging out with Tom Cruise a lot, and then we haven't seen you in a while, and then you show up, and I'm like, who are you? And you're like,
before you jumped on. So I woke up this morning and I was like, I'm going to try to dress like Tom Cruise in Risky Business. And when I got on, Baker went Risky Business. And then you just called out Tom Cruise. So
well, because it's Ray-Bans.
These are not Ray-Bans. These are like dollar store glasses. But here's the thing though.
Tell us.
Because I've brought up the Mandela effect a couple times this week. Mm-hmm. Do you know that in Risky Business, Tom Cruise never wore sunglasses? We just remember that?
No, he did when he slides on the...
He did not. That's what we remember.
No, that's because the universe has shifted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's the Mandela effect.
I just want to keep doing this.
Here's my drink.
I just want to keep doing this with my wig and just keep talking about the paper. Oh, who's writing the paper? Huh? How do they know everything? Who's telling them stuff?
What's a 6-letter word for stool?
Shitty.
That fits.
Okay, what are you drinking?
Because of my, I was so upset about missing last week's Caesar. I found Clamato. And Stacey, I'll tell you this, you're right. What they did in the States is they're used to Bloody Marys and not Clamato, I think, because it's thick and tomato juicy. Like it's almost like a sauce. Mm-hmm. It's thicker here and it's not good. This is why Americans don't like Clamato. It's not good here. It's the same brand. It's Mott's.
No.
It's the same brand.
I don't know if I believe you because I had Clamato when I lived in LA and it was the same.
You are the one that said on the last thing, you're like, it's not as good there. I found it, but it's not as good. And
I never said that.
I think it was tomato juice that Stacey talked about.
Yeah.
She did say tomato juice. And then she said, and when I said, you can't get Clamato here, she's like, you can at Ralph's. It just doesn't taste as good. But maybe this is the Mandela effect. And I remember
that's the Mandela effect. And also just everyone watch the tapes. Because I doubt I was like, and by the way, like my palate for Clamato is that I noticed it was a bit thicker in the US. Anyways, congratulations. God damn, do I love a Caesar.
But it's not like I was going to not do this week's assignment though either. So this is a Jose Collins, and we've got some nice mezcal, a nice soda water.
You got 2 drinks going?
Cherry. Baby, it's Friday.
You have a show tonight. Cheers, everyone. Okay, this is unrelated, and I swear we won't just talk about people this whole time, but I want to tell everyone. So I was shooting a sketch. I was shooting my sketch for Tonight Show and was editing it. And you know when you wear something and then you see it back and you're like, what the actual fuck? You're like, is that what I look like? I mean, I couldn't have missed the mark from top to bottom. I'm excited for everyone to see it. I'm reeling.
I feel like the hardest thing for me is to edit myself.
Oh, yeah.
Because I just look at myself and I judge myself the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
I'm always like, there's got to be a filter. There's got to be another filter in here somewhere.
Yeah, I was Googling, like, how do I just, like, Photoshop a video, just shave a chin? Because it was just, there's a side angle view, and it's just, like, my skin. It looks like there was a bunch of elves pulling my skin down. Like, it was just, like.
Whenever we used to have to watch videos like back of us at Second City, I always felt like it was a Funhouse mirror sort of camera.
Yeah.
Because you'd seem squished and fat. And then I'm like, well, I guess that's...
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Hold on. What's a 5-letter word for squish?
Squashed.
Jason.
Squish.
Jason. Squashed.
I think you said squished.
Yeah, you said something. Also, everyone's saying you look like the Royal Tannenbaums, which what he was going for. He changed his wig.
Which he actually changed the wig.
I was going for Royal Tenenbaums, but then I changed it to...
Okay, so here's the thing. Rob is basically wearing the dream of my dreams. Like, oh my God, that's just like, I've always wanted a fully red tracksuit. And then it was brought to my attention. Someone said to me, Stacey, you can't have that tracksuit. Like you're a loud woman. A loud woman can't make a red tracksuit fashion. You just become Jane Lynch from Glee. And I was like, oh my God, it's so true. My vibe is too intense for a tracksuit. I still want it now seeing it. It's dope as all hell.
I stole this one.
Oh my God.
I did a corporate like 8 years ago with Nug Nargan. And he was like, I'll lend you this tracksuit. You gotta wear this tracksuit. He's like, just laundromat it afterwards, dry clean it afterwards, and get it back to me.
Yeah.
And then we never crossed paths ever again.
Really? That's amazing.
So Nug, if you're out there, I still got it. It was clean.
It's not anymore.
Dry cleaned until today, and now it's dirty again.
I don't know if Nug's out there unless he's Snake King, but his friend Mark Andrade is out there, and he says he's actually got a great call back. He just thinks you look like Biff from Back to the Future.
Oh,
that's so cool.
Yeah. Also, Mark Andrade is an amazing DJ who will be hosting after parties for people, and that's so exciting. Everyone, you are not ready. You are not ready for our Friday night extravaganza.
I need more Mark Andrade in my life. There's never enough.
Just wait till I just keep the wig on and the tunes hit. Oh, baby. Rob, how has your week been? We haven't seen you on the pod. How is your life?
You know, my life is good. Definitely fell off the 100 push-up challenge this week. Oh,
yeah. Well, that's okay.
Just got up to like 149 push-ups in total. And then we failed this week drastically. Couldn't do it.
That's okay. I'm taking it as our personal failure.
You get to 149 push-ups?
In like 5 sets.
Okay. I see.
But that's still incredible.
Which is still a lot. 100
push-ups is to do 100 in one set, right? Like that's what you're building up to.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then you're going to be in the army. They're going to throw you in the army somehow.
Oh my God. Can you imagine you get to your ideal physical state and then they're like, you're in the army now. You're like, wait, no.
I'm Pauly Shore.
Like they've teamed up with Fitbit.
Oh yeah. That's what it is. Fitbit. It's like once you hit this like certain level, then all of a sudden it's like immediate knock, knock, knock. You're in the army. But I'm the weasel.
Squeezing the juice.
Squeezing the juice.
Whoa, buddy.
Listen, it doesn't take much for me to talk about Pauly Shore. I love it. Son-in-law in the army now. Jury duty even. Not a fan of Biodome, but of course I have to respect it. And
didn't watch it. I avoided that one with the feeling that it would be bad.
You're lying.
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, it's
You've seen it.
This is the one movie I have seen. When I'm like, I haven't seen it. Oh yeah, I watched it.
It always bummed me out because like I was like, they're in that biodome and they still got 2 hot model girlfriends, and I'm like, I'm out in the world and I can't even get a boyfriend. And I was like, oh man, I gotta go find.
It's in Pauly Shore's Rider. He's like, 2 hot model girlfriends, buddy. That's his.
My friend Danielle, I have to just like praise her for this, and her and her husband, they did a Pauly Shore marathon during quarantine, and it's they're the best.
Wow.
I love Pauly Shore.
Maybe if Danielle's in the chat,
She
what's
is.
one movie that we haven't mentioned yet that is in this Pauly Shore?
Oh yeah, probably
world?
Encino Man. But yeah, let us know, Danny,
Encino Man.
what movie we missed. Because Danny, myself, Audrey, we love Pauly Shore. We love those movies. And I don't know if they hold up, but I think I'm okay with them just being appreciated, you know?
Sick.
Yeah, Pauly, I know you're watching and like, you know, shape up. So, no, I feel you though, Rob, because I fell off my physical prowess and I realized how much I need to work out almost every day. I need to work out every day.
I don't know. I think we talked about this last week, but it's just like I just miss my body is hurting because I don't walk around anymore.
Exactly.
That's why I'm hurting.
Totally.
It's like I'm
Well,
not.
you're also
walking
like you bike everywhere, right, Rob? And it's like
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's crazy. Like I woke up and I think I like irked my back from sleeping. I was like, I have to just get out of my house. Like I think we like forget how much we moved around in a day.
Yeah.
You know?
Totally.
Anyways, I'm now starting Peloton has a strength training program. It's 4 weeks and I'm starting it today. So
Wonderful.
You know what? Today, I start my Peloton.
just so everyone's aware, today marks my first day in my strength program. I'm very excited to see the results.
So drink up.
Drink up.
Okay.
What's in the bottom of that? Is that a maraschino cherry?
Yeah, I mentioned that.
It's
in Jose Collins.
I know, but why do you have maraschino cherries?
For Fridays. I bought them specifically for Fridays.
Do you ever just dip your fingies in there and just get a little nibby?
A little sweet
In the future,
cherry
I do.
pickle.
In the future, I do. And
Oh, yeah.
by that I mean like right after this podcast because I didn't think of doing that.
Well, first of all, Danielle, we did mention jury duty for sure. She said it's not great. And don't apologize. She goes, sorry, I'll stop. It's like, we asked you to, so relax. She goes, I'm big onto son-in-law. Encino Man does not hold up. Rudy is in it, and fuck that guy.
When she says Rudy, does she mean the guy that played? It wasn't that Sean Austin that
Played
Rudy?
Rudy, who's like, I'm little. And everyone's like, oh, I guess you can play right at the end, you know?
Yeah.
That movie, Rudy.
I don't think I
Yeah.
ever saw it. I mean, I know it, but
Did you
I
like
don't know if I
Rudy,
ever
Rob?
watched it.
I don't think I ever saw it. I just know the references.
Yeah.
In case they come up in an improv set kind of thing.
Oh.
Sports.
Sports.
Yeah, Notre Dame, Joe Montana might have been there. I don't know.
Can I sorry, I'm really in the chat. Kayla just did a fitness Marshall. Now I want to, okay, Kayla, you are my people because here's the thing. I love Fitness Marshall. Fitness Marshall's on YouTube and he does dance routines and he is incredible and he gives you like all the confidence you need. And he has like women of varying sizes freaking killing the moves and you feel so like part of a group and you burn so many calories. It's incredible.
Cool. Is he a Marshall? Is that his title or is that his name?
He's like, hey, y'all. Like, that's what he sounds like. And it's amazing. He's like, y'all, Ariana Grande couldn't even if she could. Now get your shit together. And he's like, 1, 2. And then it's just amazing.
The voice isn't that much different from Blue Collar Comedy Hour.
Hi, y'all. Exactly. And I think
Larry the Cable Guy's workout. Yeah.
oh, She said his last name is Marshall, so that's where he got the name. He's so funny.
Cool.
I agree. He also does vlogs, which is okay. So I'm assuming he doesn't make any money on YouTube because he uses copyright music. So like, there's no way YouTube is allowing him to make money, right? But then he does vlogs and he has a new podcast. But I've only seen the vlogs, but it's hard for me to like see someone. It's like, I don't want to see my trainers outside of the world, you know? Does that make sense?
Totally.
Oh yeah, it's like when you saw your teachers and you're like in grade 8 and you go to the store and you're like, oh God, there she is.
Exactly. Exactly. So I remember I loved this yoga teacher in LA. Like I went to every single class. He actually kept me so motivated. And he was saying how like yoga helped him cure his IBS. Like he was very like namaste, namaste. And then I made the mistake of Googling him. He was in the shittiest band. Like it was the shittiest band ever. And I was like, fuck this guy telling me not to eat grains. It was just like, and I was like, ew, this guy stinks.
We only do Gypsy King covers and it's great.
It was like poo poo, stinky, stinky. I couldn't go back to the class.
We just do Gypsy King covers with electric guitar. That's it.
Okay, Jason, with these freaking Ray-Bans. You're full Michael Jordan taking an interview right now.
Oh God. Anyways, everybody hated me. Here's the thing though.
Why is Michael Jordan out of breath?
Because he's crying. Is that how you cry? I'm a bad actor. I gotta move out of here. Danielle did mention that she hates Sean Austin.
Yeah.
Which I'm a little broken about because
why?
Sometimes like casting sessions stuff, they're like, you remind me of Sean Austin. So I'm like, oh no, this is breaking.
Oh, only Jason would take that as a personal slight.
He's like, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm trying to figure out because Danielle has awesome taste in so many different things.
She really does. So I trust her. I'm not going to fight her on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like.
She was one of my friends, or she is one of my friends, but she has like secret hobbies. Like when we lived together, I found out she was into wrestling because I hope she's not mad. She did have swine flu and she emerged from her room in like a Triple H like nightgown t-shirt. She thought she would be alone. And so it was like the dark. She was like a little mouse. It was just like, oh, I can be myself. And I was like, what the fuck are you wearing? And she was like, I love wrestling. And I was like, me too. And then she's like secretly into like cool fucking comics and graphic novels and goes to like those, what do you call it?
Punk shows?
She goes to so many punk. She actually is into hardcore punk music.
Yep.
She goes, I came back from cleaning to this. But she's so into punk music. And I mean the scary stuff where it's like, blah, 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 blah. She's like, oh my God. Isn't your favorite song with your husband, Danielle? Isn't it like Fuck You or something? It's something like that. It was like, rah! She's like, that's our song. I love us.
Love it. I love it.
Yeah, she's dope.
Yeah, she sounds like the coolest.
She is the coolest. She is the coolest. Anyways,
there's a lot like the love songs from a punk thing make me think like you're a Sid and Nancy style couple, and you're just like, yeah, fuck the world, it's just us, and like that to me is the most romantic thing on the planet.
Rob, can you ever imagine Jason saying to a woman, "Fuck you, it's just us"?
Didn't they die? Wait, didn't Sid and Nancy like die together?
Did they?
Yeah,
they
just like
did?
Bonnie and Clyde. Fuck yeah.
They
the
died.
two most romantic couples on the planet.
Did they actually die together? I'm not cool.
I don't think Nancy died, but I don't remember enough.
Yeah,
I told
I don't
him
know either.
I told him we'd die together, but then I wanted to go to San Diego. So
it wasn't even that great.
he was fine. We had communication issues. We certainly didn't have the same love languages. So
the zoo, overrated.
Overrated. Can I tell you? After I go to the San Diego Zoo and make a pit stop at a Golden Corral, I am starting my Peloton strength training program later tonight.
San Diego Marathon. Who's with me?
Who's with me? We'll finish up these and maybe get one more and then have a coffee and some water. I think we should do it.
We'll finish. We'll finish. WOOFINIS.
We'll finish.
Well, head down to Tijuana. Maybe we can run the race all the way to Tijuana.
I mean,
great time.
I could also be like that drunk aunt at a barbecue. Did you know in my youth, I was just as little as you were. You're so pretty.
I love that in the like you're at a barbecue right now, but you're still so drunk at the barbecue that you hit your microphone. You're like, listen.
I know this is being used for karaoke, but a lot
we're in a pandemic. Can you please like just move away from the mic?
Did you say a PAM-DEMIC?
Yeah. There's so many Pams here tonight. It's the middle of a pandemic. And they're all in line to get up for, they all want to sing. We're all looking to sing 99 Red Balloons. Can you please stay with me?
Now, Act 1 of PAM-DEMIC.
So when I was 14, I had dreams. I had really big dreams of being an archaeologist. I loved digging for treasures.
Is Pam like Indiana Jones? Is that what's happening?
The only thing holding me back from my archaeological dreams was the fact that I would probably have to wear khaki pants a lot.
Indiana Jones means absolutely fabulous.
I love playing with fashion, but one thing that doesn't work for my frame is a mid-rise khaki pant.
We pull back. She's lecturing a college class.
There's nobody there except their jackets. She doesn't seem to mind.
In runs Pam too.
Pample of Doom.
Now, I love your Uncle George more than you'll ever know. But if he dies today.
If he dies today, what?
Didn't his will just change today, giving you everything?
All I'm saying is, if he dies today. This might be weird, but I'm attracted to your dad. Anyways, it's not the barber of Somewhereville, but there's a darkness there I think we can all relate to.
I think PAM-DEMIC is amazing.
Can it just be like the intro is just me running just like this? Oh no.
Haley said for this to really work, you need to put that lipstick on your teeth.
You know what? Honestly, Haley, I thought about putting lipstick on my teeth, but then I was like, well, what if it gets on the mic? But I was like, she needs lipstick on her teeth.
Yeah, why are you teething the mic?
Oh, this woman teeths the mic. Did I ever tell you that I guess?
Is it on?
Amanda and Dave.
You can go your own way.
Ew. Amanda and Dave, I want to thank you for inviting me to your wedding. I did have to ask 3 times, but that turned out to be the charm.
The wedding's a week from now.
And so at this christening, I would like to say...
Dave, just let her go because maybe she won't show up to the real one. Just let her go.
Siobhan just said, I love the wig readjustment. Yeah, and listen, Pam does do that just also. No. Anyways, Jan says, Pam is the aunt who wants to dance with your brother at a wedding and everyone is a bit uncomfortable. Of course. Of course.
Oh, he's been working out, huh? Look, he grew up.
Come on, have a little dance. Come on.
How's football practice?
Your sad little aunt. Come on, have a dance with your sad little aunt. You know, your Uncle George has been dead for 3 days.
Oh, we used to fuck to this song.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need a tie.
I remember I was wearing 2 pairs of Spanx, but then we were outside having a good time, and Garth Brooks' The Thunder Rolls started playing, and off they came.
We wrap up the speech?
Of course. And congratulations. Thank you for inviting me to the bris, bar mitzvah, wedding, and divorce ceremony. I literally just want to play drunk women for my whole life. They're the best. I've been doing it for 34 minutes anyways. There's nothing like...
Remember,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
You brought up earlier your friend wearing a Triple H nightie. Mm-hmm. And do you remember, I remember once you told me the story of your brother bought you a Toronto Maple Leafs nightie, which is already, whoa. But like,
yeah.
Bought it like 3 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah.
Kept it in the back seat of his car.
Oh, yeah.
That he smokes in.
Chain smokes. Okay, and so I opened the gift. Okay, first of all, the fact that my brother got me a gift, incredible, right? We have to appreciate it. But it was one of those like, and my brother just isn't thinking, but it was one of those like cute, I like the Leafs nighties, like, happy anniversary. You know what I mean? Like it was just tight. Yeah. And it reeked
sports for girls.
Yeah, and it was wrapped like he took wrapping paper but like held it with just loose tape and just went and then like
it's like he had the wrapping paper first and he went and grabbed the gift.
Yeah. It's like
right.
It's like someone threw him the wrapped gift and then he like tunnel rolled down a hill just with the gift. And
maybe he was protecting it for someone that was trying to steal gifts. He's like, I got this.
Whoa.
Well, you know what? A cigarette-soaked, thin-ass Toronto Maple Leaf nightie.
This chase scene sounds like the cold open for PAM-DEMIC.
PAM-DEMIC is my brother trying to get to me a Maple Leafs jersey or a nightie.
It's like when Buddy the Elf got a special gift for his dad from a special someone.
I honestly get like... And listen, if anyone gets me a gift and thinks of me, I am like already floored. Like, but I get the strangest gifts. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like, I get gifts that it makes no sense. People just think. I remember I had a partner who was like, they think you're kooky. You're a kooky aunt. People just think you're a kook. Like, I just get
like a bobblehead dog or something.
I've gotten bobbleheads, absolutely.
It's one of the worst ways to be described as a human is kooky.
Yeah. I got a bobblehead.
Kooky is number one.
Oh, yeah.
Funky is number two.
Two, for sure. Oh, she's funky.
I'll take funky. I'll take funky any day, man.
You think you want funky?
You don't, yeah.
Then you get it, okay? And all you're getting is like fart candles or something. You're like, what the hell?
No, man. My whole wardrobe would change if people started calling me Funky J. No problem.
Funky J.
Bare ass fart candles.
If the regulars could really have elevated merch, I would love to sell bare ass fart candles.
$34.
$34.96.
I think Goop's already on it, man. We've lost.
Like
Funky J.
Oh, Funky J. Because here's the thing.
Butterfly collar.
There's something about being called when you're in your 20s and you're called quirky. You're like, that's fine. I'm a quirky girl. But when you're in your 30s and you're well in your 30s, yeah, it goes from quirky to kooky. And that stinks because you get poo-poo gifts that make no sense. I once got a fabric jewelry bag, something. I don't even know. And they didn't even know what it was. But they're like, you're just into wacky stuff. Thought you'd like it. I'm like, what is it though?
You can make a Fabergé egg out of it. Go.
Oh, God. No. Also, Audrey, who is another lovely friend of mine, she got these crazy mugs from her sister. I want them, though, for sketch. So, Audrey, I'm going to need those. But what do they say? One has, like, brass knuckle holders. Like, you put your fingers in the coffee mug. Yeah, it's the best. But
I mean, that sounds awesome.
Well... Yeah, but she's
morning coffee and a fight.
Yeah, but she's a teacher. Can you imagine a teacher has freaking brass knuckle coffee mug?
Mr. Johnston would have had those.
Yeah.
If you got a problem with the vagina, you stick your hands in this mug and you try not to be a man about it.
This is when it goes up the fallopian tube. Okay.
Oh yeah, the mug says "Big Dick Energy" on it. Which I want that mug so bad.
That's big penis energy.
Hey. Well, Jason, we know what sketch you're doing next week for people. Just pointing. Don't you dare giggle. Don't you giggle.
I don't know if we brought this up, but earlier in the chat, you did get Royal Tenenbaums called out. Did you change wigs, or am I way out of it?
He hasn't changed wigs, but he did show up as Royal Tenenbaum.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then I lost my black wig.
Oh no.
Do you ever catch? Oh, you got it. Sweet. We'll do a transition. That wig is nuts. It's so good. Okay, ready? And it's happening. The transition is.
This is one of the sons for sure.
This is one of the sons, no question about it. Oh, it's perfect.
I wish I could remember that movie enough to throw some references, but I cannot.
I watched some clips. There are no references. There's just that one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I was looking up Wes Anderson last night to see like the styling and like how you can always tell if it's a Wes Anderson movie. And then a lot of people like, you know, so many people on YouTube being like, Wes Anderson's a hack. And then I was watching, I was like, I just love Wes Anderson. It's too much, but it's like, it's gorgeous to look at. None of it really makes any sense. The plot's a suggestion at best. I love it. It's so, they're so captivating to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just put Ed Norton in it, and then you're like, okay, we're good. Ed Norton and Bill Murray, and you're done.
Bob Balaban. Get Bob Balaban in there, and you're cooking with gas.
Who's Bob Balaban?
He's the little guy with the bald guy with the glasses.
Yes, from a lot of Christopher Guest movies.
Totally.
I love him. You know what? I really have to start watching some more Christopher Guest movies. There's a guy on Top Chef right now. His name's Kevin, and he is exactly like Corky from what is it? Waiting for Guffman. He's exactly like that. He's like, I knew coming back into the challenge that I really had to be myself. So I had to come in and make the food that I make. And this is not just for me. It's for my wife. It's for my family. It's for everything. That's what he sounds like. It's the best.
That's the week he got voted out, right? For sure.
No, he was in Last Chance Kitchen. Oh my God. Okay, no joke. There's a massive garbage truck outside my window and the men are looking at me.
Put your glasses back on. Put the glasses back on.
And then wave your finger at them.
Yeah, like you're telling them not to do something.
Hold on. I'll act like I'm complaining on the phone. Just 1 second. Excuse me? No, I'm not even doing this for a bit. They are fucking looking at me. I don't have the solo confidence to hold this alone. Oh, no. Anyways, they're quite young. What were we
PAM-DEMIC Act 2.
Excuse me, Officer Garbage Man? I didn't recycle this week, but you will find items in that bin, but they are not above board.
There's a laptop, a battery.
There's the phone. I just threw it out. My password's locked, and because of the pandemic, I can't get to Rogers and complain about it.
Officer Garbage Bin.
Excuse me, Officer Garbage Man. Thank you for your service.
I'm a firefighter.
Oh, where's the fire?
Your whole house is on fire.
Can I be honest with you?
I think you might want a lawyer.
Could you be my lawyer?
Officer.
As a matter of fact.
I feel like this woman just reeks of rum too. Just like a very like, it's not vodka or gin. It's I don't know. It's pungent.
Can I be honest? I was a little tipsy and I wanted some s'mores. Started a fire.
I had this like one of my great aunts. She was the best, and like she was super boozy, but like so like. She was boozy and bougie. Like she lived on a golf course. She was always drinking brown liquor. She was so rich. And I loved her so much, but she was a boozer. It was the best. Oh, what a vibe. She didn't give a shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like people from that time could hold their liquor so well.
Totally.
When my wife's grandparents were still alive, we'd go over to their house in like North Toronto, and like they would always have cocktail hour at 5, and they'd do Manhattans and martinis, and they were like 90 years old.
I love it.
And they would have 2 stiff cocktails before dinner, and then wine with dinner. And I'd be like, and they'd be like, so anyways, you know, and like so holding it well.
Love it.
I'm a mess. Yeah.
This week, the world's oldest man passed away in England, and he was 112. And he was in England. So for sure, that guy, there's no way he wasn't boozing, right?
Oh,
that
no.
guy's having Guinness every night, for sure.
Guinness? He's probably having something a bit stronger than that. Don't you think?
Yeah. All I'm saying is like, one of the most unhealthiest people I know, she's amazing, is my grandmother.
Wait.
I say it because I say it with
Preple.
love, but like my grandmother
You say preple with love?
Preple.
Yeah, preple. One of the most preple that I know is my grandma will like cook bacon in Crisco or something and like then put the toast in it. And she's healthy and she's.
Oh yeah.
like
My grandmother
90.
was like that too. It was just like, yeah. And she didn't like.
You go in her fridge and there's like mayonnaise at 7 years old. She's like, just use it.
Use it. Who cares?
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
I was using some mayonnaise and using mayonnaise.
Do you preple like mayonnaise?
Now, Pripple. Jason, what would it sound like if you messed up every word, but you were so sincerely giving a speech about your grandmother?
I was about to say, it does sound like if I like
You with
my
these shades
voiceover
is
career
unreal.
is going to be very short because it's just going to go in and be like, choo choo choo, trident. It's trident. Okay, great.
Sorry.
I'm saying trident.
Wait, can I ask you a question? Choo choo choo? That's how they're starting it?
Well, that's what I read on the page. I thought that I would add some creative side to it. It
Okay,
does say,
we don't want you to say choo choo choo. Okay,
So you just want me to say your brush stays fresh with okay.
Yeah.
Your brush stays fresh with trident.
So you felt in the mouth where that went wrong?
Was it too low? Was the mic too low?
Yeah.
Let's
Your
go
mouth
back
stays
to
fresh with trident.
Can you
go back to choo choo choo. It's
Yeah.
trident.
See, that guy I like. Okay. Choo choo choo. It's trident.
Okay, so now you're at it. You're saying true.
I'm adding just a little bit of flavor in there.
We don't
Like
want
your
that
gum.
flavor.
I'm thinking about your gum. Your gum's full of flavor.
Can you go back to the scene where you're the pharmacist explaining dental health, please?
Yeah, for sure. What you need to do is get between with teeth and with the dental floss. And
Okay, so now you're wait, no. The bit's dead. The bit's dead. The bit's dead.
because I turned an L into an R by accident, and now you guys are like, you guys, you know what? Fuck you. Just add it in words, add it in letters.
Listen, it's just beautiful. We need to get our shit together and do the Barbara of Somerville next week. It has to happen, and I need it in my life. Now we need an adventure. We've got, what is it? The PAM-DEMIC. We've got the Barbara of Somerville, PAM-DEMIC, and now we need Rob's solo, one-man, full fuckery.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's organically coming.
It'll birth
I
and
feel like it has to do with the bare ass candle.
Can I ask you, has anyone bare
This
ass
one-man
farted
show is
since
a
they heard
commercial
about it?
a bare ass candle.
Has anyone done the bare ass fart in the chat? You can be honest. We're friends here. Has anyone tried it since we've been joking about it?
I think it specifically has to be in the kitchen. Like if you're like in bed or in the shower and you bare ass fart, like that doesn't count.
I think the parameters we set up were it has to be somewhere in public that you normally wouldn't do that.
Where you normally wouldn't.
What?
Wait, in public? Wait, what?
Wait,
That's what we did.
No,
That's what we set up, I thought.
No, that is.
It's got to be at the cafe.
Jason,
When I say public, I just mean not in like the water. If you did it in your kitchen with your significant other, it counts.
so
That's
wait.
public-y, but
So okay. First of all, I think Mark has a question in the chat. He's put his hand up. Yeah, Mark. We're dealing with a pandemic. We can barely go outside. You think I'm going to challenge that by going to a public space and bare ass farting? Don't fix your tie.
I didn't. I was rubbing my chin.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to bare ass fart.
I'm doing it.
I was looking at the news, and they have, this is a complete 180, but they have made self-isolation circles in the park where you can sit. I think I get why it's there. It's so dumb.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's like, I get it. I understand. But what's funny to me is thinking of that business, like that meeting where they're like, what can we do? People want to go outside. And someone's like, circle them. I say we just paint a couple cirkies. Jason, what are you doing?
Mark Andrade was not asking a question. He was putting his hand up because he succeeded.
What?
He did succeed in a bare ass fart. He's in my kitchen and into my couch.
Oh, no. You can't bare ass fart into the couch. That's
we
right.
did. That was one of the things we talked about because remember we made a whole bunch of jokes about like if you did bare ass fart into the couch, how terrible it would be when people came over later.
If you bare ass fart into your couch, you got to sell your couch. And so if you want to play that game,
that's where Mark. I think that's why Mark did it. That's literally what we were talking about.
I feel like the bare ass fart into the couch is like the modern, the modern glove slap to your enemy.
It is
bare ass fart into your enemy's couch. That's how you like declare war.
Oh yeah,
well, that's the famous Dave Chappelle thing of like fuck your couch.
I'm gonna fuck your couch.
Just do that when you're doing a bare ass fart.
Yeah, but there was no bare ass farts in that. It was just shoes on the couch.
It was shoes on the couch, but I'm saying we can up that game.
I think this is like
my wife accused me of bare ass farting in the couch this week.
Well, but for that accusation to come means you were at least sitting bare ass on your couch.
Were you sitting bare ass?
Back off, Jason. I was in my underwear and I had a blanket over it, so it looked like I was bare assing the couch.
Oh.
Did you fart?
Well, yeah.
Well, then we need to send this one to court. Maybe this is your one-man drama. You and Andrea in court.
Fart Police, starring Rob Baker.
It starts like a Law and Order episode. Dun, dun, dun.
Your Honor.
We see the crime and then we have to watch the court trial afterwards.
Know what it is? It's that cold open with him and Andrea having a beautiful night. Candles are lit. They're watching TV. He's under a blanket. And then there's a sound and she's like, what did you do?
And then they knock at the door and Ice-T opens the door. Sir, you got to come with me.
You're coming with me, you sick fuck. He's shirtless. You could have given me a shirt at least.
We tried.
Theo, very straight faced, goes, not my dad.
I could die happy if Ice-T yelled at me like that. Like that would be happy life, happy wife, all those happy things.
Oh, yeah.
Life is done now. You sick fuck. Like Ice-T calling me a sick fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd bare ass fart on all the couches for that.
We did get Kayla wrote in the chat, and it's done, but it's two farts. That's how it starts.
I'll tell you.
Boom. I
have a song because when I was doing my Teen Boy sketch for People, I was looking for different music, and I found a song that's just different farts. It's like it's just a bunch of farts.
13-year-old boys love that song for sure.
Yeah, and it's, you know what? I can't delete it off my computer because every time I play it, I laugh so hard. It's just like
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
My sister sucks. I hate milk. Only pop.
Remote control cars forever.
No baths, no showers, no rules. Anyways, all I'm saying is when we do your fart cop, I got the music. Now, we are kind of near the end of the pod. Do you have any dumb stories, Jason?
Yeah, of course. Let's just dive right into it because some of these I think you're gonna like. Like this first one it's kind of weird because it's not like a news story, but it's beards evolved so men could take punches to the head, as the study finds. Which I was like,
okay, wait. My problem with it is as study finds.
I was trying to read it as things were blaring in my ear, because as I clicked on the site, all of a sudden an ad blared in my ears. I was like, just keep going.
Okay, so can you say it again?
Yep. A study found that essentially men grow beards because it was out of evolution, because it would take punches to the face. And it was like a natural helmet for your face is why we grew beards.
Okay.
You want $2 million to study what?
It does start with research shows that flowing facial hair.
I would like to thank all of the
fight hungry
scientists
humans.
involved in my research.
It was from the Journal of Integrative Organismal Biology.
I think you need to take another pass on that. That's just my gut saying
I would
it.
definitely not agree on it.
True. Fried out.
Integrated orgasmic technology.
I would like to thank my husband's ability to grow a beard for keeping him alive after I punched him pretty aggressively at the family barbecue in '96.
Beards, or as they were originally known, helmets for the face.
Face helmets.
Helmets for the face. And in God we trust.
Hey, Dave, you took off your face helmet. Yeah, I look like a kid now.
It is true. Like there would be like nothing would make my mom more mad than when my dad shaved his beard. And now I look back and I'm like, why were the stakes so high on that? Let him do it. But he looked so young.
Yeah.
Where's your chin?
She
That's
would
what
get so
happened.
mad. No, he was so thin.
I feel like when dad shaved his beard was like always the biggest day. Like I remember all those days growing up.
Oh,
there was
yeah.
like 4 of them. There was like 4 of them growing up where you're like, all of a sudden everyone's like, whoa, what's happening? He's shaving?
Yeah, you're like, oh, look, Charlie. Charlie has
He just
had
said, I
it.
have to stop, Mom.
Uh-oh. But Mom, I can't let you in because I don't want to let you in. I love it. It's a Friday vibe. Mom's out, pants off.
He can never grow a face mask or a face helmet because he's got this for me.
Watch him grow a beard, and it's something that you subtly really start resenting in your son. Is he's got a
He's going
full
to be
beard.
6'4" and have a full
Yeah.
beard for sure.
He's at the dinner table with a full beard. He's like, "What are you looking at, Dad?" And you're like, "Nothing. I'm sorry. Oh my God, no, please." Well, Jason, do you have any more dumb stories?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We got time for one more.
Okay, let's do this one then. Which one am I going to choose? This one or this one? I'll choose this one. It's a bit more happier. There was a tiger on the loose.
Oh God.
In Mexico.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
No, go on.
I'm just closing the ad. This is so weird. So a person witnessed this on the street. But he's like, "Oh my God, it's a tiger on the sidewalk in this place in Guadalajara," and he's like, "Oh my goodness!" And then 2 guys in full cowboy gear, like cowboy hats and everything, came out and lassoed the tiger in front of him, and he's caught it on tape, running down the thing.
What happened to
which
the
I thought was-
tiger?
They don't know. They're like, we can't find the tiger. We can't find these men. We assume it's like
dead.
someone has a pet tiger, and they went out and literally went and lassoed this tiger.
Well, that makes me deeply sad.
That's the happier of the 2 stories.
And you know what? It's always nice to just end the pod on something like that really just makes you think.
It's still the reason why. Yes, of course, we want to treat like animals well. But if you were sitting on your front porch and all of a sudden you're like, "Oh my God, a tiger!" But then 2 guys in just cowboy pants and cowboy hats ran down the road
and said, "Don't look."
Threw a lasso
Don't
over
look.
it. I think you'd just be like, "Well, that just happened, and no one's going to believe me."
Okay.
Hold on. What are cowboy pants?
Jeans. I waited to see how long you called me out on that. I was like, someone's got to call me out on that for sure.
Cowboy
I was
pants.
ready right away, but I waited for an opening.
Because I was like,
Cowboy pants are just jeans.
They didn't have chaps. They didn't have chaps on or anything.
Did it say that in the article? Okay.
No, I can see pictures of them. There's a video.
Yeah, people want to know what the other story is. We will triple back and quadruple back on cowboy pants, and we will never let him forget. What's the last one?
Okay.
It better not be. It better not be bad. Okay.
I told you it's bad. I told you it's worse. So
Okay.
we'll see what happens. a Peruvian mayor. He posed as a corpse to avoid arrest for flouting coronavirus lockdown. So what happened was their mayor went out and like was at a party, and then they're like, it's lockdown. So the police, whatever came in, he got into a coffin with a mask on and pretended he was dead to avoid being caught.
You know what? I deeply relate to that, because when I would get scared as a kid, thinking someone was in my house, I would pretend that I was dead. So when the murderers would see me, they'd be like, "Oh fuck, shit, we already killed this kid. How did we forget?" I would just
That's
be
a
like,
bear. That's a bear. You're supposed to do that for a bear.
That's what I would do for murderers. So,
well, the one thing that came to my mind with this is I was like, where's this guy partying that there's open caskets around that he could hop into?
That sounds like a sick freaking party that I don't want to go to.
Going to this rave tonight, man. DJs, coffins.
That just it sounds like an erotic, like a sensual Western where it's like someone's got to take down like a crime lord, and it's like there's this weird party where everyone's grinding and there's like caskets everywhere with thick candles lit, like very early 90s.
The Raven Blade.
Yeah, like it's very early 90s, like just very like
it's
that
like
sensual.
Eyes Wide Shut plus Blade.
Yeah, with a mix of like Owen Wilson maybe. No, I don't know. Oh wow!
I think I'll pretend I'm dead.
Oh wow! Anyways,
there.
I just wanted to bring up Owen Wilson. That's just my love for him. She goes. Shayla said it sounds like an episode of Corner Gas. Brent Butt's like, "What's going on in here?" I'm just trying to read the paper, really.
I want to be at the pitch meeting for that one.
I don't care much for any drama with my neighbors here. Okay. I loved Quarter Gas. My dad loves Quarter Gas too.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can I just get back into this mayor just for 1 second? Because I did read a bit further. There's like the mayor, who has already faced criticism for being absent for much of the time during this outbreak, is shown in a photo released by police lying in a coffin with his eyes closed, which means he played this up enough that they literally were like, can we take a picture of him? And he stayed there with his eyes closed to be like, maybe they won't notice.
Then what did they do? Poke him? And he went, ooh. They're like, he's alive.
But they've got a picture of him being like, please don't. He's got his eyes closed. Just be like, don't. He's
laying like this.
I don't know. They don't have a picture of it, but they said all those words of like, they have a picture of him lying in the coffin.
You just said, I'm looking at the picture. They did. They don't have a picture. There isn't a picture.
I'm looking at the article.
Oh.
This reminds me of like 15 years ago. There was this video of this guy that was about to lose like a small claims court, and he started to have a heart attack, and there's a video of it, and he had a heart attack and he fell down, and everyone was like, the guards were like, no, he's faking it. He's faking it. And the video goes for 10 minutes of everybody, like so long, of everybody waiting. And then eventually he gets back up.
Yeah, I saw this. I know what you're talking about. I remember that.
Whoa. That's the thing. It's such a bold move. And halfway through, he was like, just keep going. They'll believe it. And they're still like, yeah, no, it's not real. And he's like,
What was he expecting? Like eventually EMTs, if it worked out, EMTs are going to have to come in and be like, he's fine.
But
like,
do you remember that time?
Bring him out to the ambulance. They're like, he's good.
But Jason, do you remember that time where it seemed like you were having a heart attack, but then the doctors were like, no, you're not.
No, the doctor said the doctors are the ones that told me I'm having a heart attack. I was on the operating table.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
They were putting a stent in my heart, and then they stopped, and I was making jokes a bunch, and they're like, you're a little jovial, maybe. We're going to do one more test.
His jovial readings are a little high.
He keeps bringing up the Toronto Fringe Festival a lot, and he's saying it's pay what you can, no pressure, no pressure.
You guys got any wigs around here or something? Maybe I could put something up for you on a one-man show.
He kept talking about how he was bare-ass farting on the operation table, and maybe we should be putting this.
What happened? Because I did have a long drive. The ambulance drive. First, I had 2 guys come in and test me in the house, and they're like, "You're having a heart." They didn't tell me that. They're just like, "Yeah, we got to call the ambulance," and they were trying to keep it quiet. And then once they got me in the ambulance, which took a long time, they were like, "Don't panic. You're in the middle of a heart attack." And I was like, "Can I?" I mean, this is where it gets sad, but I was like, "Can I go say bye to my son?" And they were like, "Definitely not. You're in the ambulance and you're staying here." I was like, "Why didn't you guys tell me in the house so I could say bye?" And then they were like, "We got to go." And then they gave me some drugs under my tongue or something like that is supposed to be like help you out if you're having one. And then
yeah,
it was pretty scary. That was pretty tough.
Well,
anyway,
it was scary, but you seem to keep it pretty light, and thank God, because
well, it was like because after a 45-minute trial, eventually, like as a self-defense mechanism, you start to be like, okay, am I okay? And you start cracking jokes or whatever. But then the doctor was like, we're gonna do one more test. It takes 6 hours. We do blood, and then 6 hours we'll find out the results. But then those things, because it's like in depth, and then they're like, no, you have stuff that's mimicking a heart attack in your EMT test or in the EKG or whatever, but you're not having a heart attack.
Was it a panic attack?
Nope. It's actually probably just my acid reflux, probably to a terrible extent.
I thought you were going to say my erection, not boner. Okay. You want to know why I was out of school? Okay, for a bit. Okay, it's because my erection. Not boner, too powerful. Okay, it's too powerful. Yeah, it's the most insane story. See, we left on something uplifting there, you know? Jason's fake heart attack.
Yeah, and Snake King's got my back.
Always. Well, everyone, that is sort of us. Baker, where can everyone find you?
They can find me tonight at 9 p.m. on People. What?
Oh my God, I'm sending you that video.
What video?
The house kid that's like, wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So follow Rob Baker on all of his socials. And thank you, everyone, for watching this week. You make it so worthwhile. And we will see you. And again, no pressure, but come on down to youtube.com/StaceyMcGonigal to watch People. You can get a link to the show literally going to my YouTube, or you can go to our Instagram at the People Show, and the link is right there. So it'll take you right to the show. We got some sketches.
And you've also got the Eventbrite link as well if they want to.
The Eventbrite link is just below here in the description. So if you just want more information as to the link, what time, you can set a reminder right now because like the show is ready. So if you're like me and I forget that I'm doing things, keeps you on time-ish. You know what I mean? But yeah, anything else? We got improv. We got sketches tonight. We got a DJ after party. I mean, hell yeah.
The great Mark Andrada.
Yes. So Mark is amazing. We are not worthy. And yeah, we will see you all tonight. Right?
Yeah.
Adore you all.
Love you so much.
Have the best week, everyone, or the weekend. Treat yourself, self-care, all that stuff. We'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Bye.